Yo, what's good, boys? What's happening? How are we doing? How are we doing? 2 streams in 1 weekend. Kind of rare, but fuck it. Let's do it. Itachi glazing session. You know what we came here for. You know what we're trying to talk about. Honestly, bro, even though Itachi is like a fan favorite character, and a lot of people like him a lot, I still think he's underrated, if I'm being totally honest with you. So that's why I have assembled you here today, so we can talk about how strong our boy Itachi is, and because the boy, the man, the myth, the legend Naruto Explained has dropped a new video only yesterday, actually. Yeah, yesterday, about Itachi versus Obito. So you know I gotta see what's up with it, bro. You know I gotta see. We watched Naruto Explained like once on stream before, and he was cooking. He was cooking. I'm not even gonna lie. So this time, we'll see if he can cook again, twice in a row. The second video that I watched from Naruto Explained. So yeah, we will see if he can cook, but we'll get to that later. But for right now, what's good with y'all? Let me talk to chat. I said nice thumbnail. Yeah, I can confirm Itachi is indeed beating up both Obito and Pain. Yo, what's up, Fluent Uchiha? Bro said Itachi's beating Kaguya. Facts. Hold on, let me throw up an announcement in my Discord server. I totally forgot to do that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, yo, what's up, Flame? I was watching shorts, but then I heard your voice out of nowhere, and I was so confused. What do you mean? Do my lives get like promoted on shorts or what? Oh, you were watching my shorts or what? I'm kind of confused. Not even gonna lie. Okay. Alright. Yo, what's up, Who is Ray? How you doing, man? You been alright, cuz? Edo Itachi slams red-haired Nagato, white mask, and white mask Obito. He's the second strongest before Madara level, other than the stage of 6 paths people. I don't know about all that soulless, but I will say Itachi is the strongest Akatsuki member. Not even gonna lie. Whew! Damn. Whew. Itachi beating White Mask Obito. Hey, someone else in the chat agrees with you, soulless. That's good. What up, Spectre? Also, turn down the background music a little bit. I thought I did. Loco, to glaze properly, you need to get on the knees. What the hell, dog? What is bro talking about? Itachi solos the Otsutsuki clan? Hey, he might. I don't know if any of them have a counter for the Tosca Blade. Like, realistically, what are they doing to the Tosca Blade? Like, I don't know if they're breaking out of that shit. I don't know if they're even gonna be fast enough to escape it, to be honest. Like, I think the only one that could survive is like Ishiki, but that's because he can shrink himself. Soul spitting Itachi is him pre-Madara. Of course, Pedofuzz thinks Itachi beats White Mask Obito. Holy shit, dude. Nah, I was watching YouTube shorts, but I had your stream open on another tab. Oh, okay. So then I heard your voice, and I was like, oh shit, we're streaming? Yeah. See, that's dedication right there. I appreciate that, Flame. Big chillin', bro. How about you? Hey, man, been a pretty good day. You know, straight chilling. As usual. Itachi downplayed just to hype up that dweeb Obito. Fodder-ass character, LMAO. I mean, Obito's, like, pretty strong. But I think Obito has the same case of, like, Minato, right? Like when people think about Minato, for example, they're like, oh my god, he's so fucking fast. Like, how do you even touch him with flying Raijin? And then like for Obito, it's like, oh, Kamui, like, oh shit, like what are they doing to Kamui though? It's so stupid, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, it's so stupid. Like, the people that glaze Obito kind of piss me off. Like, there are fair scalers for Obito, but like there are some people that just say like, oh, Kamui, kid. I was like, shut your ass up. Kamui ain't all that, bro. And Itachi has hard counters to Kamui. But that's a good thing we're talking about Itachi versus Obito today. You know? Itachi no diffs the 5 Kage, Akatsuki, and all the Bijus at once. That's crazy, dog. A closer fight would be White Mask Obito versus Itachi and Nagato. I mean, it depends. Like, Itachi and Nagato are, in all honesty, they probably beat the brakes off White Mask Obito, but not if he has the Jinchuriki and the Geto Mazo. If it's like Obito by himself, he's probably losing. But if you give him the Jinchuriki, then yeah, he's probably beating him up. Only character worth downplaying is that bum Kabuto. Man, don't be hating on Kabuto just because Solus is here. Kabuto is kind of correct. Honestly, I think Kabuto would be able to beat Itachi in a straight up 1v1, but I don't know. I think he could do it. Nagato or Itachi high diff already with White Mask Obito. Wankers are funny. Both of them low diff that mid. Yeah. He didn't even need the Susanoo, Tsukuyomi, and Amaterasu negs. Holy shit, dude. Obito is fodder? Yeah. Obito, well, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say he's fodder. He's not fodder. He's, like, strong. But he's, like, definitely overhyped. Like, it's, like, he's not super... Well, I mean, he is kind of fast. But he's not, like, super fast, you know. And he doesn't have, like, a wide arsenal of abilities. Like, realistically, he has Kamui, Izanagi, and Genjutsu in his orange mask and yellow mask. That's literally all he has, bro. He has, like, 3 jutsu. And they're pretty strong jutsu, but, like, when you're facing someone who has such a wide arsenal, like Itachi, like, Obito just gets cooked. Like, he doesn't have the variety. Finally, Loco coming through with a W. What's up, Donovan? Minato is a bum. Get him past Sasori or even Deidara. Holy shit, that is a W opinion. Oh, like, W take, bro. W take, Bobzilla. If he hits one with a Tosca Blade, I think he can. Hey, maybe. Hey, what's up, Pele? How you doing, big dog? Kabuto to go? Yeah, Kabuto's cold. I'm not even gonna lie. White Mask Obito is beating Edo Itachi, who's stronger than Alive Itachi, who's stronger than Orange Mask Obito. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Good shit, Donovan. Kabuto slams Itachi one shot with inorganic or white rage. Itachi ain't touching Kabuto, bro. I mean, yeah, I think Kabuto would be able to beat Itachi just like a 1v1, like no Sasuke. Itachi solos Dragon Ball Super. Nah, that's insane. You are not ready for this Itachi glaze I'm about to bring. Hey, you know what? I want you to whip it out and plop it on the table, bro. Give me that Itachi glaze. Let's hear it. Itachi is stronger than Kabuto, who's stronger than KCM1 Naruto, who's stronger than the fucking victim Minato. Facts. Itachi, Kabuto, and KCM1 Naruto would victimize Minato. I can confirm. Spectre is just a little Obitard hater. He cried when Obito talked about Rin. What the fuck? Itachi doesn't beat Kabuto. You're tripping. Did I say Itachi beats Kabuto? I meant Kabuto beats Itachi. My bad. What's his counter to Tsukuyomi or the Tosca Blade? For Tsukuyomi, like, we've literally seen his counter for that. Like, he just covers his eyes up with the snake scale thing. So he's literally just immune to ocular genjutsu. And as for the Tosca blade, like, I mean, I feel like his best counter to the Tosca blade would be like leaving snake clones around, but that would only kind of work if it's in a dark cave. Like, he probably has better reaction than Nagato due to Sage mode, but I wouldn't be able to tell you that. Like, honestly, I don't even think it'll get to the point where Itachi uses the Tosca blade. Like, Obito could just neg his Susanoo with white extreme attack. Like, he doesn't. I don't think he has a counter necessarily to the Tosca blade, but to the Susanoo, he just hard counters that shit with white extreme attack. Edo Itachi is stronger than Edo Madara. What the fuck? Let me cook. Get out of the kitchen and let me cook, bro. I think your whatever you're cooking right now is already doomed, bro. Like, it's already fucking burned and seared. But shit, go ahead, bro. Edo Fuzz said he was fucking a 17-year-old girl, by the way. Alright, bro. Don't say that, big dog. Don't say that shit. Loco Spittin', Minato is the weakest Kage that loses to Tsunade. I don't know about all that, but he is probably, well, I don't know. I've been scaling Minato like pretty fairly. I think he's stronger than the Sannin, but that's like about it. Like, he's just some amount above the Sannin, but he still loses to like the Sannin sweepers, like Pain and Itachi. They're just like considerably above the Sannin. Right, so like Minato is in between like Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade, but below Itachi and Pain. Obito, Itachi, Pain, and Minato are all on the same level. It would be a high diff fight, but Itachi beats Obito and possibly Minato in my opinion. Pain and Nagato is a bad matchup for a live Itachi. Yeah, for sick Itachi, I could hear you say that. Like, his stamina is kind of ass. Like, maybe his juice would run out before he can beat, like, full power Pain. But, like, Edo Itachi and Prime Itachi is probably fucking slamming him on his neck. But I could still see how... I could still see how sick Itachi beats Pain. I still got sick Itachi beating Pain, but I can see why you say that. Itachi beats Obito, not gonna lie. I used to be an Obito fan, but now I'm full force on the other direction. Hey, that's what it's all about, Sparky. Love to see it, bro. Why do you hate Minato so much? I don't hate Minato. Like, it's... I kind of just lean into the joke, because a lot of people, like for example, like someone earlier today, I was just talking to people in the YouTube comment section, and like, I think it was Virtue's video, and then it was like, oh yes, the Minato hater is here, and it's like some random dude, right? And some random dude just said that, and I don't even know who he is, and I was like, shit, I guess that's what I'm known for. So I just lean into the joke now, because everyone thinks I hate Minato, so I'm like, shit, might as well play into it. But I just think he's overrated as fuck. That's just my opinion. Hey, yo, $10 from Josh Farrow. What's up, man? How you doing? So, how would Quincy arrows affect Naruto characters? Could they destroy the Yata mirror? And do Naruto characters possess enough spiritual energy to counter spells from Bleach? So, basically, for people that haven't like read or watched Bleach, the Quincy arrows are made of reishi, and if I remember correctly, reishi is like, it makes up the literal fucking matter of everything in the Soul Society, which is basically like an alternate dimension. I don't remember too much about, like, I don't remember the small details about Bleach, but I don't think Naruto, I mean, like if you think about it, Naruto characters, their chakra is made kind of out of spiritual energy, like physical and mental energy merges together to form chakra, which is their very spirit. Like, chakra is part of their spirit. Like, you see that Obito, whenever he gives his chakra to Kakashi to like give like for like the dual Mangekyo Sharingan, like, he's literally transporting his soul into fucking Kakashi, right? So by giving him his chakra, he also lended him his soul for a small amount of time. So, like, I do think Naruto characters have some kind of spiritual, like, energy and possibly even a resistance, but I don't know if, like, they could probably still get soul crushed by, like, stronger characters, like people with like a really high spiritual pressure, I think that they might get soul crushed. But like if you're being fair about it, like that wouldn't happen in like a crossverse. Just like you equalize power systems, and that wouldn't happen. But I appreciate the 10 though, Josh. That was a good question. Can Itachi's Genjutsu work on Minato? Almost definitely. People say that like Genjutsu can't work on like super fast people, but the only person that ever implies that is the Raikage. Well, he never even says that. He just says puny Uchiha Genjutsu doesn't work on me. But he never says that it's because of his speed or anything like that. He's never like, I'm too fast to be caught under Genjutsu. So it's like literally just people just ran with the interpretation that like fast people can't get hit under Genjutsu. First of all, Minato ain't that fast. So Itachi would be able to put him under Genjutsu. But second of all, the Raikage never attributed to speed, so yeah. Pedo Fuzz. Keep in mind this is a 25 to 27 year old man. Yeah, Peach Fuzz is an old ass motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie. He's kinda old. But he's funny as hell though. Could Itachi wipe out the Uchiha clan without Obito? I don't think so. I think it's implied that he needed Obito's help at that time because the Uchiha were like cracked, you know. But I don't know. Like if I remember correctly, like Obito killed all the women and children, and Itachi fought like all the strong people. So it's possible that Itachi could have done it by himself, but maybe he didn't want to kill the women and children. Minato loses the pain? Fuck it, I'm gonna just say yes. I go back and forth on the topic, but I'm gonna just say for like the purposes of this stream, I'll just say yeah, pain beats Minato. I'll just say it. Edo Itachi is shown to be better than overall than KCM1, since he fought KCM1 Naruto and Killer Bee at the same time, and he wasn't even touched. And what's above KCM1? MKCM and initial EMS Sasuke. Okay, yeah, I think Edo Itachi is scaling to EMS Sasuke, who just scales to a stronger version of Naruto. That's the easiest way to upscale Itachi. One throat punch from Tsunade in Minnesota dies from a broken spine. You mean Minato? He might, bro. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? When Itachi is fighting to kill, he brings out the Tosca blade right away like he did against the Orochimaru. He's deadass slamming Kabuto before the white extreme attack even comes out. So, against the Orochimaru, like, his goal was to, like, basically like seal him immediately. First of all, because Itachi didn't have a lot of chakra left, presumably because he died like immediately afterwards, and of course he had fought for a while, and like there's no point in like fucking around with Orochimaru. Like he doesn't need to feel out Orochimaru's abilities because he's fought him before. He was partnered up with him in the Akatsuki, so there's no point for Itachi to like analyze his abilities or stall or see what he's capable of or anything. He's just like, yeah, I need to kill this motherfucker right now. I need to get him out of my brother Sasuke because I'm about to drop dead in like 5 seconds. So like, that may not apply to Kabuto. Kabuto dodged a Susanoo arrow. Tosca blade has no speed scaling. Sasuke's dojutsu is greater than Itachi's. Kabuto mid-diffing Itachi. Yeah, the only thing I'd say is Tosca blade, if you go along with the interpretation that the Tosca blade like perception blitz Nagato, then it might be doing the same thing to Kabuto. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure Kabuto was controlling Nagato, and he couldn't make a move out of the way. He couldn't react to make a move out of the way. So maybe Kabuto is getting fucked over by the Tosca blade. I agree, Edo Itachi could beat Pain. I just think Pain can outlast a live Itachi and make him use way too many MS abilities. Well, like, realistically, it's only gonna be, like, Tendo Pain. That's the only one that Itachi would have a problem with. Like, the lower paths of Pain, like, Naraka, Human, and the Ashura path. I don't even think the Ashura path is all that strong anymore. So, like, the weaker paths, which I just outlined, are just getting fucked immediately. And then you have the Preta path, the Animal path, and the Diva path. Obviously, the Diva path is, it's a fucking Diva path. But the Animal path, we've seen how Itachi can deal with it with like just one shot of Amaterasu, like takes out multiple summons. Excuse me. And the Preta path, like Sasuke's just fast enough to piece up pain in like close quarters combat. We've seen that he's extremely fast. Like his hand seals are perception blitzing Kakashi in part 1. Sasuke during their fight couldn't track Itachi's hand signs either. So it's like his close up taijutsu is actually like kind of crazy, So like he'd piece up Preta path in close quarters combat. Animal path, I've already outlined that he's not doing shit. And then it's just Tendo Pain. So it just depends on how much stamina you think Itachi will have after he mollywops the other 5 paths. Basically. Could a Quincy be able to destroy Edos as they would literally destroy their soul? Yeah, I mean, like, if you think a Quincy could exercise an Edo Tensei similar to how they would do that to like a Hollow, then yes, I think so. But like if the Quincy's method for exercising things only applies to Hollows, then I don't think it would be possible. It just kind of depends. My knowledge on Bleach is very limited. I don't really remember. What's up, January? I'm very eepy, even though it's 9:51 a.m. What the hell? Damn, you must live in like fucking... I don't even know where you live at. Some fucked up time zone. Shit is crazy. I'm pretty sure simple attacks alone can damage and destroy souls. Bleach is very powerful. Yeah. Bleach is kind of correct. Sage Kabuto is too much for Itachi. His hacks are crazy and he has answers to all of his MS abilities. Kabuto is hella underrated? Yeah. And that's without even using his Edo Tensei type shit. Trick question. Does Sage Mode Alive Minato beat KCM2 Naruto? Fuck no. Fuck no. Shit, even KCM Minato ain't beating KCM2 Naruto. He just stated to be weaker. Minato, like base and Sage Minato would get his ass blasted by his son. I'm not even gonna lie. KCM2 Naruto is holy shit. Izanami negs Kabuto, but besides that, Itachi loses. Yeah, but that's like Izanami isn't something Itachi would use off the bat. I've always argued this. So like Itachi only realized that he could use that Izanami was possible after Kabuto started telling him like his entire fucking life story. And like Kabuto literally started like crying like midway through the fight. He was like sobbing. And he was like, you don't know anything about me, Itachi. And Itachi was like, yeah, I do. Like we were both spies. We both had like no identity of our own. We were traitors to our village type shit. And like only then did Itachi realize that like Kabuto was conflicted enough to actually use the Izanami on him, that it would actually work in the first place. So like if Itachi can't realize that shit before he gets cooked, then it might just be over. The biggest bum in all of Naruto. Minato has never won a fight by himself. He can't beat any higher, even mid-tier Akatsuki member. He got hurt by a splinter and is weaker than Kushina. And got one shot by Kurama, his ass. Holy shit, dude. He downplays Minato even more than me. Mental energy translates to spiritual energy in Japanese? Yeah. Yeah, so it's like Naruto characters should have a resistance to it. I just don't know how good it would be. So maybe like people with very powerful chakras can be immune to like spiritual Ryatsu crushing. Yes, the Raikage is faster from Minato from the Kage Summit. Yep, definitely. People with insane chakra control are immune to Genjutsu, like Boruto era Sakura. Really? Is that in one of the novels? I don't remember that. I thought Itachi killed all the women and children and Obito killed the police guys. Nah, like Obito literally volunteered to kill the women and children. He was like, yeah, let me do it. It's funny as hell. He was like, yeah, I volunteered. Pick me, Itachi. I want to kill those fucking kids. Head ass. How does Edo Itachi scale to sick? I mean, he might. It depends on how you argue it. Mad tired today. How are you, Mr. Loco? Hey, I'm pretty good, Ashley. I'm alright. I was doing some work earlier, and then I was like, fuck it. Let me just stream. You know? Can Sakura heal Itachi's illness? Maybe. She's stated to be like the best medical ninja in the history of the Leaf Village. Like, even better than Tsunade, so it's possible. The Spirit Sword scales above KCM speed? I agree with that. Edo Itachi is the same speed and strength, if not slower than a live Itachi. Yeah, I could agree with that, Donovan. Another 5 from Josh Farrow. Appreciate that, man. Very generous today. Thank you, bro. Sasuke should learn the lightning cloak and cover it in Amaterasu. Ninshu would be really strong against Soul Reapers. Mental energy equals spiritual energy. I never understood why Sasuke and Kakashi never like mastered the lightning cloak. Like, specifically Sasuke, because like Sasuke has always been demonstrated like from the very beginning to have like a better use of lightning. Like the first time we've ever seen Kakashi use like a Raikiri variant was in the Pain arc whenever he used a fucking lightning dog. And then after that, it was like the Raikiri cable against the Jinchuriki, which is literally just 2 Raikiri connected together, which is kind of ass. But like from the very beginning of Shippuden, like we see Sasuke has such a mastery over lightning release to where he can emit it from any point in his body with Chidori Nagashi or Chidori Stream. He can create like a long ass blade with it with Chidori Eso. I think that's what it's called. Chidori Senbon as well. Like, he has so many variants of Chidori. I never understood why he just doesn't like go full on lightning cloak. There's literally no reason why he doesn't. Yo, you see the new Kendrick diss? He released it minutes after Drake. Nah, that shit went hard, bro. Like I didn't even need to hear Drake's. I just know he got cooked. That bro said like Kendrick hopped on the track and he said, "Adonis, I'm sorry for the way your father acts." Like, how do you even respond to that? Like, he wasn't even talking to Drake. He just told Drake's son, "I'm sorry that Drake is your father." Like, what do you even say to that, bro? What do you even say to that, bro? Like, you're just cooked. You're just cooked. Like, when like you're just speechless at that point. You just gotta end it all. Like, you gotta end your whole rap career. You gotta move out to the countryside and just never speak again, bro. He told him, "You are a bad parent." Like, he didn't say like, "You're a broke ass motherfucker, you know, like your records don't sell." Nothing like, he didn't say none of that. He just said, "You're a bad father," straight up. Like, what do you even do, bro? We're in Australia, gang? Oh, hell yeah. I fuck with all the Aussies, bro. Australia is full of some real ones, bro. Out of all like the major English-speaking white people places, Australia is by far my favorite. I have hella respect for Australians. Like, what's the name of the guy that got like that sadly died to a stingray? Like, he's a boss, bro. He convinced me that Australians are some real ones, much better than the British. But yeah. Anyways, to be fair, Itachi had set up his first part of Izanami before that, since he starts with the loop whenever Itachi gets stabbed by Kabuto with the blade. Really? I'll have to go back and reread the chapter. It's been a while. I'll check it later. I will check it later. How much spit are we using for this one? What the hell are you talking about, bro? Bro, I'm about to sneeze again. Holy shit. Bro, Kendrick dropped again. Drake is done for. Oh, no, there's no way he dropped again, bro. There's no way Kendrick dropped again. He's cooked. Kendrick is just cooked at that point. Drake out here on life support? Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's so accurate. That's so accurate. Hey, yo, another $2 from Josh Farrow, the GOAT. the real Moneybag J. Moneybag J. That's what we call him now. I appreciate that, Josh. Very generous. Hagoromo clan's Kekkei Genkai. What would it be? Hold on, let me think about this one. Loki, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like Hagoromo's a bum, so he would have a bummy ass Kekkei Genkai. I don't know. Like, maybe his Kekkei Genkai would like be like some kind of like genjutsu type shit, because like it's implied that like Hagoromo had access to like creation of all things, which is like Izanami and Izanagi is like a variant of creation of all things. So maybe the Kekkei Genkai of like his clan would be like able to use like a piece of his power of like creation of all things. So maybe what they could do is like somehow like manipulate reality, not like the physical reality, but maybe they could just be like a really high tier genjutsu. But other than that, I don't know. That's the extent of my creativeness, Josh. I don't know what else to tell you. And 5 from Tony Paco. Oh my god, what's his name? Tony Hawk. That's who I was thinking of. I was trying to make a joke about Tony Hawk, but I forgot his name. It's not funny anymore. Why do people think if Minato marks someone with FTG, then the fight is over? He marked 14-year-old Killer B, and the kid tied with him? Facts, bro. Facts. Bro, let me talk about this. If Minato marks someone, let's say Minato has a mark on someone, and he's not physically fast enough to touch them even after he teleports to them, the mark is literally meaningless. Like, let's say, like, people think that Minato's like FTG marker is just like instant death, but like, let's say it's someone like decently fast. Let me think. Let's say it's Sasuke. Fuck it. Let's just say it's like EMS Sasuke or some bullshit. Like, if Minato marks EMS Sasuke while they're in a fight, Sasuke just has significantly better speed scaling to the point where like even if Minato teleports behind him, he would just get pieced up because he's not physically fast enough to lay a hand on someone. So even if he has a marker, even if he's able to teleport behind them, he's not going to be able to get the drop on them if he's just slower than them inherently. So like, that's the easiest counter. Like, if you can like prove that Minato's opponent is faster than him physically, then like having an FTG marker, like even if he does mark them, like it literally doesn't matter. I appreciate the 5 though, big dog. And 20 from Whisper as well. What is up, my boy? Bro said, yes sir, this is my kind of stream. Exactly, bro. Welcome, fellow Itachi Glazer. I appreciate the 20, my man. This is the Itachi glazing session. I kind of forgot, like, bro, we've been talking about a bunch of shit. Started talking about Kendrick, started talking about fucking all kinds of other bullshit, bro. But just for that, Whisper, we can start getting back on track. Today we're gonna be talking about Naruto explains newest video about Itachi versus Obito. And like, take a guess. Who you think Say wins? Who do you think? Of course, it's gonna be our boy Itachi. Itachi, honestly, just slamming Obito into the dirt, you know? So this is why I named it the Itachi glazing session. I didn't even have to name it Itachi versus Obito, because everyone already knows Itachi slamming. I'm not even gonna lie. Back to the Itachi glaze. Exactly, Pele. Exactly. Let's get it. Yo, what's up, Zako? How you doing, big dog? Minato chose not to follow up on B. You would never be able to prove that. Holy shit, dude. Like, Minato teleported behind B and had a kunai to his fucking neck, and B, like, was fast enough to pull out his fucking sword in the same amount of time Minato did that. It's just like, that's what I meant. Like, B is just physically faster than Minato and pulled out his sword, like, while Minato had the fucking kunai to the back of his neck. That's what I meant. Like, even if Minato has a marker on someone, if he's physically slower than him, it literally doesn't matter. So yeah. Back to the Itachi glaze. Let's fucking do this. Let's see if, like I said at the beginning of the stream, we've talked about, or we've reacted to a video from Naruto explained before, and he did cook. He can cook. He was spitting facts in that one. I don't remember the topic of it, but I remember I was like glazing him, like nonstop glaze. I was saying this man can cook. So we go see if he can do it again. Let me cut off the fucking Easy E music. Hold on. There it is. All right. Like I said, my reasoning for Itachi beating Obito is because he has a much wider arsenal with similar, if not better, speed scaling than Obito does, depending on the variant, of course. While also having multiple counters to Kamui. And the reason why the latter is relevant is because Kamui is like Obito's literally his only win con, basically. Genjutsu shouldn't work on Itachi. Even if it does, Itachi is just stated to have the strongest Genjutsu. In the second data book, it stated that Tsukiyomi is the strongest Genjutsu, by the way. So Izanagi Sneak would be pretty cool, but like Itachi can also use Izanagi to get himself out of Obito's Izanagi, so it's like it's not like a concrete win con. And then there's just like Kamui, which Itachi has like several fucking counters to that, whether it be like the Kamui phasing or Obito actually trying to pull Kamui in, or whether it be Obito trying to actually pull Itachi into the Kamui dimension. That's like his only win con, sucking him in. Pause. Unpause. But yeah, that's my reasoning for Itachi winning. If you disagree, start typing out your contentions. But for now, let's get right into the video. Let's see if Naruto Explained can cook.
Every Naruto fan remembers that iconic moment where, following the death of Itachi Uchiha, Obito, who at the time was pretending to be Tobi to the members of the Akatsuki and Madara Uchiha to the likes of Itachi and Nagato and Konan, he thought to himself that had he not kept a few secrets from Itachi, he would have been dead, and even went as far as to say to Zetsu that with Itachi dead now, he was free to attack Konoha. But while this topic over the years, it has led to constant debates on who would win a fight between the two, especially if Itachi knew about Obito's weaknesses. And while I do plan to eventually weigh in on that subject in detail, I do want to take the time now to clear up a set of major misconceptions in the fandom from what I've been seeing over the last few years when it comes to these two. And it goes back to something that the second Naruto anime, Naruto Shippuden, made a mistake when adapting the two Itachi stories into the series, the Book of Daylight and the Book of Midnight, into the Naruto Shippuden anime, which is the real reason why Itachi couldn't stand Obito and why there are so many layers to the Cold War between the two. Obito being the man that Itachi believed to be Madara Uchiha. That's why in today's newest Naruto Explained video, we're going to pull back the curtains on their relationship, and we're going to clip a few things that Naruto Shippuden messed up. And
hold on, I totally forgot to put it in 1.25 speed. My bad.
thus far, if you're an anime only viewer, which I know a lot of you guys are when it comes to Naruto franchise, I'm going to tell you why you have the wrong idea about the relationship, because you're missing out on some much needed context that adds so many more layers to their relationship in general. So on the surface level, it's easy to say that Itachi hated Obito just because Obito was a threat to the Leaf Village as a whole, and he made a promise to Hiruzen to protect the village by spying on the Akatsuki from the inside, and he did live up to his bargain, both by making Konoha off limits to Akatsuki while Itachi was alive, and making himself the person responsible for capturing the Nine Tails, basically protecting Konoha for as long as he could. As long as Itachi was alive, the Akatsuki, they couldn't complete their Biju hunt, and they couldn't attack Konoha. Granted, if there were situations like the Kazekage rescue mission or the Akatsuki suppression mission where Naruto just happened to cross paths with members of the Akatsuki because he went out his way to find them, they had every right to try and capture Naruto. Itachi couldn't run interference, or else he would blow his cover with the Akatsuki, so there were some exceptions to that whole agreement. While those are, in themselves, very valid reasons to say this is why Itachi hated Obito, there's a lot more to it, and there's even more history between the two. But we have to start cleaning up the damage done to the narrative by the Naruto Shippuden anime, which made major changes to the two Itachi stories it adapted due to a lot of creative liberties that the anime team took when writing those scripts for the anime, to the point where some of the characters, they were mischaracterized, certain key events, they were omitted, or they were drastically changed. Viewers who are around from my days making Naruto content on Kryptonian Saiyan from 2015 to 2018, you guys are going to know some of the material we're going to go over today, but for people who are only aware of me through the Naruto Explained channel, a lot of this material will be new material for you that I haven't discussed before here on this channel in the form of long form videos such as this, or short form videos in the form of shorts, which for the people saying, hey, I miss when you mostly make Naruto content and not so much Boruto content, the shorts are 95% Naruto related, and they're
Bro, I'm still waiting on Naruto Explained to drop Itachi versus Tobirama, bro. Like I have been waiting for like 2 months now. I've been like anticipating that video. I really wanted to hear his Tobirama scaling because I don't think he's talked about him before to my knowledge. But like, bro, Bro, where is it, bro? I've been waiting for the sauce. I've been itching my neck. I want to hear that Itachi versus Tobirama take.
All explanation videos. There's no theory content, and there's hardly any Boruto manga discussions over there. So let's start with one of the first major changes that was made to the relationship of Itachi and Obito in the anime, which is the misrepresentation of the first time these two characters meet. Because the Naruto Shippuden anime, it chose to waste 90% of an anime episode on this pointless and boring cat ear Itachi mission where the members of Itachi's gaining squad called Team 2, they were chasing
that
down
shit
a
was
cat,
stupid.
and you had
That
like
shit
a
was
hilarious
stupid.
scene where Itachi's Jonin sensei shows how useless he is. The ending of that episode is the only thing that really matters. So it shows a masked Obito appearing in front of Itachi's team, and it gives the impression to anime viewers that Obito killed all the members of Itachi's team, from his loudmouth and stubborn teammate Tenma to the Jonin squad leader Minazuki to the girl Shoko, who had talked Itachi into making things right with their teammate and their sensei. And Itachi, being so traumatized by what he saw, is what led to him awakening his Sharingan while he held onto a toddler Sasuke. This isn't quite what happened, so there's quite a few changes. So Obito did attack his team. They were on an A-rank mission to guard the feudal lord of the Land of Fire, but it isn't how the anime showed it to you. Itachi still hadn't made up with his team, and Obito didn't massacre everyone on Itachi's team. When Obito appears in the middle of the road, he's already showing off aspects of his Toby persona. He's pretending like he's not all there in the head, and Itachi is the first one on that guard team to realize that something is not right and that they're all being made fools of. Obito took the time to have everyone lower their guards, and he placed the entire group, from the feudal lord to the guardian shinobi 12 to Itachi's team, all under a high-level genjutsu, and so everyone is standing around frozen in place. Itachi, despite not having his Sharingan at this point in the story, is able to break out of this high-level genjutsu. As it
Holy
happens, he
shit.
starts to panic because
Obito's actually ass. Like, he couldn't put like a toddler Itachi under a Genjutsu. Like, Obito actually might be fodder. Like, honestly, where's Peach Fuzz at? I actually agree with him. Tobirama. What the fuck do I keep saying Tobirama? Obito actually might be fucking stupid, bro. Like, he can't even put Itachi. This dude is like fucking 9 years old. What the hell?
he realizes
He's not
that
even
this
Anbu.
high-level genjutsu is something that his father, someone who is a genjutsu specialist, hence the nickname Wicked Eye Fugaku, had prepared him for, and Itachi begins to wonder if this is Nuchiya, and Itachi begins to freeze up when he sees Obito moving forward. He senses the bloodlust coming off of Obito at the sight of the Konoha headbands. Itachi's teammate Tenma came from a clan that has a strong aptitude for genjutsu, but Tenma had super insane skills with genjutsu to the point where he's bragging about it being his specialty. He's mocking Obito to his face. He breaks out the genjutsu just like Itachi did. Seeing the two Genin break this high-level genjutsu makes Obito applaud them in a mocking way.
Two Genin breaking out of this Genjutsu, and motherfuckers be saying Obito's Genjutsu is Kodo level. That shit is not topping Kodo Matsukami, bro. Holy shit. We need some disrespect for Obito in the chat. He's actually ass, bro.
And he's pushing Tenma's buttons, and Tenma, due to his rivalry with the younger Itachi, upon seeing that Itachi for the first time has not taken charge during a mission, he takes the opportunity to be the one to set the tone. He charges forward despite Itachi taking Obito's laughter as a sign this was a dangerous man. He was going to kill them. This is the first time Itachi's ever sensed bloodlust on a mission, and Itachi's mind goes blank when Obito suddenly uses Kamui to phase through Tenma's attack and use the jutsu to completely disembowel Tenma, leaving his organs outside of his body, because Obito, in the most
Holy
brutal
shit.
fashion we've seen Kamui use, he makes himself solid just when Tenma's arm goes partially through his body, and Obito rips his arm and using his brute force to remove Tenma's intestines as he rips his arm through the body, and Obito takes the time to lecture the dying Tenma, who is twitching on the ground, blood pooling all around him, and the frightening
Bro, is this all in the novels? This shit is crazy, bro. Like, first of all, the big thing that I realized, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the big thing I realized is that Itachi has seen Obito phase. This proves that Itachi not only knows about the space-time warping ability of Kamui, like the actual teleportation, but he has also seen the phasing ability. So this would tie back to not only Itachi obviously having knowledge on Obito, but he also this hints to the fact that Obito had to use Izanagi to survive Amaterasu and not actually Kamui, right? Because Obito hints and he says, I'm glad that Itachi didn't know everything about me, or else I would be dead. So obviously we can establish right here, right now, that Itachi knows, or he should know, about both sides of the Kamui coin, basically. So the only thing that he may not know Obito has is an extra eye for Izanagi. So yeah, that just makes it more likely that that Obito used Izanagi. You're acting like Itachi breaking out isn't a Deus Ex Machina shit. This isn't an anti-feat. How is that? I mean, like, you can say it's like Deus Ex Machina, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's still a fucking feat. I haven't read the novel, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's like a fucking cop out answer or whatever. So I don't know. But like, if Itachi like legitimately broke out of Obito's genjutsu, like he actually might be ass. Like Obito has already fought Minato at this point in time, so he presumably he should be at least as strong as he was during his fight against Minato, if not stronger. And like two Genin are still breaking out of his genjutsu. He's actually ass.
Itachi that a ninja who rushes forward recklessly is a ninja who must die because he doesn't deserve to be a ninja. And when Obito tells Itachi that he knows everything about the current Uchiha clan roster, including who Itachi is, Itachi pisses Obito off even further when Itachi suddenly proclaims that he's not an Uchiha clan shinobi, the future clan leader that Fugaku is preparing him to be, but instead Itachi says that he himself is a Konoha shinobi ready to die for the village, which that pisses Obito off, and Obito tells him to say he's a Konoha shinobi one more time, mocking him and daring him to do so. And
he says, say that shit again. He says, say it again, bro. Obito is a weirdo, bro. He's actually like bullying little kids, bro. Like, come on now.
Just before Obito prepares to kill Itachi, Kakashi arrives with a team of Anbu Black Ops, and that makes Obito run off and abandon his mission.
Oh, no way, bro. Obito's getting like, bro, Obito is shitting his pants from Anbu Kakashi. Like, Obito actually might be ass. Hold on. Hold on. Cameron said third data book blatantly implies Obito used Kami. That's a mistranslation, and it doesn't have to mean what you think it does.
Seeing Kakashi in that moment was something that shocked Obito, and Obito at this point in the story has not steeled himself to want to confront Kakashi. When Obito's genjutsu is dispelled, it traumatizes everyone who sees the young Tenma with his organs in the middle of the road and his body twitching, and Itachi's teammate Shinko, she has a complete mental breakdown right there on the spot, and his sensei's too stunned to speak watching his gaining charge die, and Itachi's team is pulled from the Feudal Lord Guard mission. This traumatizes Itachi to the point where his own mother is begging Fugaku to pull him as a Konoha shinobi and have him placed in the Uchiha police force. But Fugaku refuses, and while Itachi is in the other room reliving the trauma of his teammate dying in front of him and Itachi blaming himself for being too weak to protect him, his Sharingan is newly awakened as Itachi is crying, and his father is telling his mom.
Oh right, Cameron, I forgot that you sent me that shit about the mistranslation. I haven't looked into it yet. But from what you sent me, it is still part of a different paragraph. Like we talked about this already, remember? So like that's why I said it doesn't have to mean what you think it does, because if it's part of the separate paragraph, I guess you guys might not know what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me throw it up on screen. So this is the databook statement that Cameron was referring to. I totally forgot that we had DM'd about this. Hold on. So hold on. So this is what he's referring to. So whenever Obito, it says he has the power to deflect all offensive attacks, his body unscathed due to Itachi's Amaterasu, and vanish through air as transcending through space. So Cameron was kind enough to retranslate this as well. And in this, I only had this top paragraph translated. Whenever I got it back, it was only this top paragraph. And it doesn't make any mention of like slipping through air or fucking transcending space or anything like that. But in the first line of this second paragraph, apparently it does. Right? So the first paragraph is talking about Itachi not being able to hit Obito with Amaterasu. And then the second one kind of refers to his Kamui slipping through things ability. So, yeah. The only so it's still kind of ambiguous, but it's like I just say that since it's two separate paragraphs, like the first paragraph, the first sentence of the second paragraph doesn't have to be referring to Itachi's Amaterasu anymore. Like it could just be a completely new topic that they're talking about. And also the data book doesn't even know what the fuck it's talking about. Like it consistently says the mystery of his power. The mask hides his true power. No one knows the extent of Madara's true powers. What is most puzzling is why Madara is so like it doesn't even know what the fuck it's talking about, basically. It's puzzled by the mystery of Madara. It doesn't know the extent of Madara's true powers by its own concession. So you could just say that the databook is an unreliable source and it doesn't know what it's talking about. So that would be my second counter to that.
mother, that his son has way too much talent as a shinobi to be removed from the Konoha ranks, and that Fugaku didn't believe that Hiruzen would even allow it due to how much of a talent Itachi is, and that if Itachi's gonna be a shinobi, he better get used to teammates dying, and he better be willing to get strong enough to protect his teammates if he doesn't want to see more people die in front of him on a mission. With Fugaku's very cold words literally saying, teammates die, he'll get over it. Itachi, he never forgot Obito's mask that day, nor did he forget what Obito said about knowing all the current members of the Uchiha clan, and later on in the timeline, when Itachi does find Obito before the Uchiha massacre takes place, he finds Obito curiously in the area of the Uchiha clan shrine where the tablet is, where Obito was reading it, which has the instructions on how to control the Nine Tails and the Biju and the Mangekyo Sharingan, etc.
Damn, another 5 from Josh Farrow. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. Very generous today. Could a Sharingan be used to suppress a Zanpakuto spirit like Sasuke did to Kurama? The Ichi novels are a must-read. They showcase his powers in full. Damn. Another Bleach question. I really gotta bust out my knowledge on Bleach. It's been such a long time since I've read anything other than Thousand Year Blood War. But if I remember correctly, the Zanpakuto is kind of unrelated to the actual user, the wielder of the Zanpakuto. So, like, it starts off as, like, a blank slate, and then the user, like, molds it, and then it becomes more like its user based off its, like, spiritual energy, I think. So, I don't know if it could actually, I don't know if the Sharingan could do that. Because, like, we know that, like, whenever Obito was controlling the Biju with his Renegon and the Geto Mazo, he wasn't able to, like, control their actual psyche, like, the inner psyche in their mind. Like, he could control their movements, but not their actual thoughts. Like, they weren't under, like, complete hypnosis type shit. So, it's possible that Obito may not be able to penetrate deep enough pause between the connection between the Zanpakuto and its user. So, I don't know. I don't know if the Genjutsu would work on a Zanpakuto. I appreciate the 5, though. That's shit. That's another good question, bro. You're kind of stumping me at this point. Like, I'm actually having to think about these.
Everything that Zetsu altered. Basically, Itachi confronts Obito about what happened that day, but also says he knows that Obito has been the one gaslighting the Uchiha clan from the shadows, using trickery to take revenge on the village, which basically would have been a double win for Obito, which is what he was going for. The Uchiha clan, they would overthrow Konoha. The other villages, they would come in to fight for the right to claim the Land of Fire and the Hidden Leaf Village, and Obito...
Bro said, could you beat Kishimoto in a debate? Boy, I would slam him on why Heavy Sasuke solos his own verse.
So, in all the chaos that run off with the Nine Tails inside of Naruto, Itachi, he brokers the deal that he had in place with Obito after he sees how far the Uchiha clan have fallen and has his orders from Danzo to kill the clan. Itachi asks to be allowed to kill certain members of the clan while Obito took on other pre-selected targets, and this brings us to another pivotal moment in their history that the anime never shows you because the anime changed it. So in Naruto Shippuden's anime, in episode 455, it has Obito killing Itachi's girlfriend Izumi, something that Naruto volume 43, it tells us specifically that Itachi was the one who killed his lover. And the reason why this is as big as it is Itachi killing Izumi, putting her under a Tsukiyomi to live for 80 years in the Genjutsu as his girlfriend, as his wife, as the mother of his children, dying in their home with Itachi as an old man holding her hand in the Genjutsu as well as in real life, wiping the tears from her face. The moment where the Genjutsu kills her, her real body dies due to her brain literally thinking that she had died. Itachi kills her mother in a very similar peaceful Genjutsu using Tsukiyomi. Itachi is emotionally distraught outside of Izumi's home. He's collapsed, and we see Obito, someone who knows a thing or two about losing a girl that he loved. He appears next to Itachi, having seen the entire thing transpire from the shadows, and he openly questions whether or not Itachi can even mentally go through with the massacre. And Itachi not only has his temper flare up at Obito, but he cools himself down, and he demands to be allowed to kill all the women and children via Genjutsu so as to not make them suffer the way that Obito would have done. But Obito says, given Itachi's current state of mind, after killing Izumi and feeling the pressure of the massacre being on him, he says it's too much for Itachi, and that Itachi's mental state of mind, it would shatter if he had to carry that burden, either at some point during the massacre or afterwards. And Obito says he'll make it quick killing the women and children because his jutsu...
See, I told you. Obito is a goon, bro. He volunteered to kill all the women and children, bro. He was like, nah, let me do it. I want it.
In particular allows him to deal with screamers in a quick manner, which is a side note, Obito wasn't technically wrong about Itachi's state of mind. By the time that Itachi confronts Danzo after the massacre, he's barely hanging on mentally, and when he's brought to a cave with Obito, he meets Pain right there in the flesh, and he meets Orochimaru. Itachi has already locked in the conditions with his agreement with Obito. Sasuke, he's off limits. Konoha, it is off limits. The The Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, it is off limits as well. As long as Itachi is alive, Itachi, at the time, had pieced together everything that had happened and he traced it all back to Obito, the man who he believed to be Madara Uchiha. The Nine-Tails attack that happened years ago in the village, he knew that it was Obito who caused the village to distrust the Uchiha clan because Obito was behind it. The Uchiha clan suddenly becoming super anti-Konoha following the Nine-Tails attack, with Fugaku getting increasing pressure to allow for a coup. Itachi knew it was Obito who was gaslighting from the shadows all of Fugaku's advisors. The Uchiha massacre, it happened because of all the aforementioned things that Obito did, either directly or indirectly, which in turn had Itachi blame Obito for Itachi having to kill his lover and her mother as a test that he could carry out the massacre, and him having to kill his parents and make his younger brother hate him. His hate for Obito, it definitely ran deep, but worst of all, he knew he was in zero position to do anything about it directly because he knew Obito, who he thought was Madara, was stronger than him, and he was one of the few who saw pain in the flesh. He saw the Rinnegan. That's why he took.
All right. I don't know if we're proving that Itachi thinks Obito is stronger than him. I don't know about that, cuz I don't think we're going to be able to prove that, big dog.
The measures he did, from trying to power up Sasuke through hatred, since it was the fastest way for the Sharingan to strengthen, because the more hatred they feel, the stronger the Sharingan gets. This isn't just the Mangekyo, this is the basic Sharingan as well. He was trying to force him to awaken the Mangekyo either by killing his best friend or knowing that Itachi's own death would do it because of Sasuke's love for Itachi before Itachi massacred the clan. At the end of the day, that was still his brother. It would have triggered his Mangekyo, which it did. And then by having Shisui's crow get set off when Sasuke took Itachi's eyes and confronted Naruto, where he would be brainwashed on the spot to use the power of it Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan to protect the village while using Itachi's eyes. That's why he had the Matarasu transcription seal, a one-time use of Matarasu program, to go off at the sight of Obito, because Itachi needed as many bites at the apple as possible to eliminate what he viewed as being the biggest threat to the village and the man he blamed for so much of his suffering. The dynamic between Itachi and Obito, that very silent Cold War, is one of my favorite things about the Naruto story because it has so many different layers to it, and there is so much symbolism that can be gained from their clash of ideals, which is why I love their dynamic so much. It's why the Obito video essay on the right side of the screen was so much of a joy to write and hand off to one of my favorite editors at the time, because it adds so much to Obito's character. And over on the left,
well, I'm kind of disappointed. This wasn't really a versus battle video. It was kind of just like a freaking a summary of the novels or something. Like, that's kind of tough. I was expecting it to be like a full-on versus battle. I should have asked one of y'all to watch it before I did. Oh well. I mean, it was still like still a good video. Yeah, he didn't really say who won though. I think he was just like sitting on the fence, but it's whatever.
moment where following the death of Itachi Uchiha, Obito, who at the time was.
Yeah. Oh well. Fuck it, man. Hey yo, €5 from Steven. What's up, bro? Got a girl desperate for me. Posted it in Cartel. It's crazy like her gamma agenda does that to people. What is he talking about, though? What is bro talking about? Damn, she said you're small. Holy shit. The fuck? Oh my god. I appreciate the €5 though. That's some crazy shit, bro. That's funny as hell. Since Itachi thought Obito was Madara and didn't understand his abilities, it's completely possible Itachi mistakenly thought Obito was stronger than he was. I mean, I don't know if we're thinking that Itachi actually believed Obito was Madara either. I don't think we can prove that. Look for Lightning Snows, Kakashi versus Itachi, or Thunder Gods. They use that argument? Really? Bro's versus battle was him saying Obito was stronger one time? No, well, I was expecting more. Like, I was expecting him to actually go into... Because, like, I'm not gonna hate on him. Like, you can clickbait, you can get your bag, right? But he said he said Itachi Uchiha versus Obito Uchiha, the battle of light versus darkness. That was the title of his video. So, you know, like, fuck me for believing that it was actually like an actual versus battle. So I mean, like he did a good analysis of the novels and shit. Like he explained it pretty well. I was just like hoping that he would actually like give an opinion on it. Hold on, let me see if someone else gave an Itachi versus Obito video. I already watched like a bunch of them on this topic like not too long ago. I think I did watch Lightning Snows on this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We already watched that one on stream. Yeah. Do you watch other animes like Baki and Kengan Ashura? Nah, I don't watch those specifically, but I do watch other ones. Kabat. Like Naruto probably isn't even in my top 5. My top 3 favorite anime are Death Note, number 1. Death Note is the greatest fucking piece of fiction of all time. Then Monster 1997, I think that's the year it came out, or was it like in the 2000s? I don't remember. So Death Note, number 1, Monster, and then Code Geass. Those are my top 3. Psycho Pass is also good, but I've only ever seen season 1 because I heard that the other ones weren't that great. What did you think of Virtue's new Minato video? No comment, bruh. No comment. What do you think about Virtue's Minato scaling? Another one. Oh my god. I didn't agree with it. I already saw it. Well, I saw like the first part where he scales Minato, because it was like Minato versus every other Hokage's death match. So like, for example, Hashirama fought Madara in a death match, so Minato would be fighting Madara. Hiruzen fought Orochimaru in his death match, so Minato would be fighting Orochimaru. Same thing for Tobirama, like Kinkaku and Genkaku. For Kakashi, it was like Pain, because Kakashi like fought Pain to the death or whatever. So the actual like matchups I didn't really watch, but bro, I don't agree with his scaling for Minato. That's all I'm gonna say. Like we can disagree on it, it's fine, but like, yeah, I just didn't agree with him. Did you watch Sixes? Six Favors Itachi 2? Yeah, I did watch Sixes. It was pretty good if I remember correctly. Hell yeah, Monster is goated? Yeah, bro. 100%. 100%. I haven't seen it in so long, though. I think it's on Netflix, so I think I'll just rewatch it. I've forgotten so much of it, though. I just remember it was like a really, really great anime. Yeah, but like I don't know. Me and Virtue, Virtue didn't used to scale Minato so high, but like we're just like on opposite ends now. It's like he got Minato at like KCM2 level plus in base, and then I'm just like, Minato is a Sage Naruto victim, so it's like it's like we're bound to come to some type of disagreement. But yeah, someone please stop the glaze. I'm in the mood for some suffering. I'm gonna play Overwatch. Holy shit. Imagine Itachi, with all of his abilities and intelligence, had a warmongering mentality and wasn't a legitimate pacifist. Imagine Itachi was like actually evil. Like, imagine he was like a real villain. That shit would be crazy, bro. Nah, loco, she dropped my address when I asked where she lives, type shit. Good shit, my boy. Good shit. Dang, she said she lives on the street behind you. You can walk over there. Shit. Go jump the fence. Head ass. The craziest part of Monster is when Johan talks a guy into jumping off a roof. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, Johan did that to, like, kids, bro. So, like, for context, if I remember correctly, so, like, Johan is, like, the big bad for Monster. And he goes up to a group of kids, and he, like, convinces them to walk on the edge of a roof. And if they survive, like, walking on the edge of the roof, it's because God wants them to live. But if they die, it's because they were never meant to live in the first place. Like, there were like an accident or whatever. So, like, he just convinced like a bunch of kids to basically like jump off the fucking roof. He's actually he's a menace, bro. The Death Note glaze? Not Death Note is goated, bro. Come on now. Death Note is goated. Literally the best work of fiction. My favorite manga is Yu Yu Hakusho, Hajime no Ippo, Bleach, and Ashita no Joy. Yeah, I've only ever seen Bleach, not even gonna lie, out of the ones you mentioned. Guys, does anyone recommend One Piece? I've seen Bleach and Naruto of the big three. Otherwise, Code Geass is peak, as they say. Yeah, Code Geass is great. I haven't seen One Piece, though. It's kind of gonna be a waste of time watching all fucking however many episodes they got by now. Would L figure out who was behind the orange masked Uchiha? I mean, like, if L, like, figures out that it's an Uchiha behind the mask, like, it's just a matter of time before he figures it out. Virtue's Minato scaling just upscales the whole verse. It doesn't even really help Minato. Yeah, because, like, either way, there's just, like, a bunch of people that scale above Minato. Like, I just don't understand how you, like, ignore all the statements. It's like Sage Naruto being stated to be stronger than him. You have fucking KCM Naruto blatantly outspeeding someone that Minato is stated to be relative to. I guess like the common counter to the Raikage is not inferior to Minato shit is saying that it only refers to Jonin Minato. But, like, hold on. But, like, in the data books, it literally calls Minato. Hold on, let me read the statement verbatim. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. So it says, lightning speed. The fourth was famous for being a hero as a soldier. Everyone respects him and fears him, and they all call him the Yellow Flash. So they're directly referring to Minato as the fourth Hokage, yet they still say everyone respects him and calls him the Yellow Flash. It's blatantly saying that, like, Minato is still referred to as the Yellow Flash even during his Hokage days. Like, it's actually insane, bro. So, like, the argument, oh, it's only talking about Jonin mean, it's like, bro, come on now. Like, I don't like when people say that shit. It's just, like, inherently disingenuous. Like, because it can refer to either Minato. And I don't think you're actually proving Minato got, like, significantly stronger, since he was a Jonin anyway, so it's, like, not all that relevant. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's like KCM 1 Naruto just blatantly outspeeds A's fastest fucking punch, who's stated to be relative to Minato. And it's like, how do you not say that KCM 1 Naruto was, like, beating the fuck up out of Minato? And then there's, like, for KCM 2, it's, like, stated 4 times. Three times. It's stated 3 times that Naruto is just stronger than Minato. Twice by Kurama, once by the databooks. It says that Naruto, like, the databooks just blatantly imply that that KCM 2 Naruto is stronger than KCM Minato. And obviously, KCM Minato is stronger than, like, base and Sage Minato. So, like, it's just blatantly scaling KCM 2 Naruto above, like, any version of Minato. So, I just think the whole Minato scales to KCM 2 stuff is, like, very disingenuous. The highest he'd ever get, like, even wanking the fuck up out of him, would be KCM 1 max. And that would be, like, that'd still be very, very unreasonable. It's just, like, the most fair scaling for him is the above signing level type shit. Just some amount above the signing. People saying base Minato is relative to KCM 2 Naruto eat plastic? What the fuck? Him dressing up like him dressing up as his sister had me like, really, what the fuck broke that kid? Yeah, bro. Johan literally became a cross-dresser. Like, for no reason. Like, I don't know why he did that. You're right, Loco, about the kids on the roof. That shit was crazy, but I was thinking of when Johan talked to drunk guy and taking a drink and then jumping off the roof. Oh, shit. Nah, bro. Like, Johan was doing all kinds of crazy shit, bro. He was, like, fucking around with this blind dude. I don't even remember what the whole plot of that shit was about, but he was just, like, he burned down, like, a library or some shit, and he was just, like, shit-talking a blind dude or something like that. I don't remember. It's so fucked up, bro. Who's the most overrated Naruto character in the community? Madara, Minato, or Jiraiya? From experience, I'd say it's either like Jubidara or Minato. But like Jubidara fucking wankers are only in reference to like Boruto. They say like, oh, Jubidara is like soloing Boruto. They say he beats Boruto, all of Boruto. They say he beats Kaguya. It's the most like stupid shit like ever. But Minato fans are like even more casual than that. It's like they're actual fucking normies. Like, I don't know, bro. Minato is like heavily overhyped, and Jiraiya is too, but I don't run into a lot of Jiraiya stands anymore. Minato's the most overrated by far, but Obito is close behind. Yeah, but like, I think Obito is also a good choice because a lot of people just say fucking Kamui GGs, and their smooth brains can't comprehend the fact that there are abilities to counter Kamui. You just have to think, bro. You just have to like have a problem-solving brain, and you can figure out how characters can counter Kamui. It's not that hard, dude. It's not that hard. Like Sage Naruto could, like, if he could come up with a counter to fucking Kamui. If he like spams fucking shadow clones, Obito won't know which one is which, and he'll never be able to like actually pull. He won't know which Naruto to pull into the Kamui dimension. Basically, that's just like one counter for someone like Sage fucking Naruto. So yeah, it's like there are so many counters to Kamui. It's just that they're just these people. They're not fucking smart enough to actually think about it. What if Shisui didn't die? Would Itachi be so pressed into doing the Uchiha massacre? I don't know. If Shisui didn't die, I feel like he'd still just be fodder. I don't think Shisui would be even that strong, to be honest. What's up, mister? Jiraiya with a Byakugan would become so funny. No bathroom or bathhouse is safe. Nah, Jiraiya was actually a menace, bro. Like, it's crazy when you actually think about all the shit he actually did, bro. Johan looked a blind guy in the eyes and made him scared. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. He just fear hacked some blind dude. I just come to live. I have some amazing scaling for a live Itachi to Edo version. Let's hear it, bro. A live Tobirama, no Edo Tensei Jutsu versus the 3 Sani. Tobirama's taking like a fat dump on them. But bro, there is no chance that you believe Minato is weaker than 5 Kage Summit Sasuke, which was clearly stronger than Raikage and Killer Bee. So basically, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, Minato, I mean, Sasuke has scaling to both of those characters, like the Raikage and Killer Bee. So if you're under the impression that Minato doesn't get any strong, like if he doesn't get like much stronger or faster until he becomes Hokage, because it's a very short time gap from like a 3rd grade Shinobi War to when he becomes the Hokage, it's like 2 or 3 years, I believe, at the most. Like that's being generous. But like base Jonin B, who is verifiably weaker than like adult B, like outsped Minato in like base Taka Sasuke, while injured and fatigued from Itachi's fight, he still hadn't fully healed yet, was able to dodge version 1B's lariat, not base B, version 1B's lariat, up close. And B later states that he's tied for 1st place for like one of the strongest opponents he's ever fought, which implies Sasuke's relativity to the Raikage. So Like Sasuke is fast enough to physically react to a stronger version of B than the one that outsped Minato. And he's blatantly shown to be faster than version 1 Raikage in chapter 463. He dodges the elbow, point blank, and pierces the lightning cloak. So, like, version 1 Raikage is, like, stated and shown to be relative to KCM 1 Naruto before he gets a mental lamp or starts using fucking body flicker or whatever you want to say. So yeah, it's like Sasuke's blatantly scaling to like these KCM tiers with just his like basic 3 Tomo Sharingan without extra hatred amps, without using the Mangekyo, none of that shit. It's just Sasuke is just that fast, you know? So it's like if Sasuke is like in between version 1 and version 2 Raikage by like some amount, like Minato would be able to react to all of Sasuke's attacks with FTG, but he's still physically slower than Sasuke. Like in hand-to-hand combat, Minato would get pieced up just because Sasuke is physically faster than him. And it's just like a matter of time before Minato fucking loses because he doesn't have anything that can break through the Susanoo. He doesn't really have any counter once Amaterasu lands on him. He doesn't have any counter for Genjutsu either. So it's like, he's just kind of cooked. Minato is a slippery fish because of flying Raijin, but without it, he's just kind of ass. This guy here, did y'all discuss War Art Kakashi vs. Edo Itachi? Nah, I actually haven't even talked about it, but I'm glad you brought that up. I do think War Art Kakashi wins, though, if you're being generous with the scaling. Like, War Art Kakashi is, like, severely underrated, to be honest. Minato is way weaker than Kage-sama Sasuke? Cook. The creation of Boruto should be an international war crime that violates the Geneva Conventions. Holy shit, Josh. What's your bone to pick with Boruto, dog? Damn. Bro said they should be tried for war crimes just for creating Boruto. That's insane. Can you provide us some good Sakura scaling? I still don't understand how to scale her in the War Arc and Kage fight. How does she dodge Kage's attack? I don't think she dodges Kage's attack, she just like punches the shit out of Kage. So I don't like talking about that because I go back and forth on it, but I can give you some like Warwick Sakura scaling. So like if we're going based off Sakura's like statement, she's like, I'm never letting those two overshadow me again, or like I'll never stand behind those two again. Like if Sakura is actually relative to like KCM1, like MKCM1 Naruto and early EMS Sasuke, she's actually cracked. Like obviously she's just blatantly stronger than Tsunade, right? She has the strength of Tsunade. She's had the strength of Tsunade ever since the beginning of Shippuden, stated by Chiyo. And now she has access to like more chakra than Tsunade because she doesn't have to waste her chakra to maintain like a youthful appearance, is what Sakura says. Like she doesn't have to like keep up the looks basically like Tsunade does. So like she's able to output more chakra than Tsunade, and ever since the beginning of Shippuden she's already had Tsunade's strength. So like basically if she's scaling to like MKCM Naruto and hits harder than Tsunade, she's just kind of fucking cracked. She's above the Sannin level by like a considerable amount. She'd probably be able to do a lot of damage to the high tier Akatsuki members. I don't know if she's beating them, but I can talk about that eventually. I just need to look further into her scaling. I bet she has like a lot of good statements. Also, I just realized this at the very end of chapter 632. Sasuke says, "Don't drag us down, Naruto." Like it's Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are all huddled together in like their backs are to each other, right? And Sasuke says, "Don't drag us down, Naruto." He doesn't say that to Sakura. He's not saying, "Sakura, you better hurry the fuck up. Like you gotta keep up with me and Naruto," right? He's saying, Naruto, you got to do better than that, Naruto. Like you can't drag us down. Like you can't be ass, Naruto. So like you could just use that statement from Sasuke to infer that he thinks Sakura is more impressive than Naruto. And this is supported by the fact that just like a few pages earlier, Naruto says that he's never talking back to Sakura or crossing her again because she will turn him into dust. So like is just Naruto blatantly admitting inferiority to Sakura, and this is MKCM Naruto. It's just kind of insane. So yeah, that would be my scaling for Sakura. Did you react to 6, Loco? Nah, I did that the other day, bro. In the actual Itachi versus Obito stream, I reacted to 6. Can you lower the music a little? Sure, no problem. Minato is Splinter level? Facts. Can Obito defeat the 5 Kage? Literally, Obito's only win con for defeating the 5 Kage is if he can somehow manage to, like, pull one into the Kami dimension, which is... It may not be possible for him to do that. Like, the Kage might press him too hard for him to actually materialize and pull someone in. That is a very big possibility. But let's say he does get someone in the Kami dimension. His only win con would be to genjutsu them and then, like, murder them while they're under genjutsu, and then just do the same thing to all the other 5 Kage. Like, that's his only win con. Like, he wouldn't be able to beat them in a straight up fight. Like, he has to go, like, some sneaky rat approach, pull one in the Kami dimension, genjutsu them, murder them, then, like, fucking rinse and repeat to the other 4 Kage. Like, that is literally the only way Obito would be able to beat them. Right? He's not beating them in, like, a straight up fight. Like, that is literally, that scenario is the only way Obito can win. Like, there's literally nothing else he's doing. He has to do some sneak shit. Fresh 5 Kage summon Sasuke versus full power Kisame with Samehada. I got Sasuke in a mid to high diff. Yeah, Sasuke could probably win. I don't know if Samehada is going to be able to absorb Amaterasu. It doesn't like fire release jutsu. Loco, you still need some convincing on 6 Pains beating Hokage Minato? Sure, I'm fine with that. Minato consistently outsped the full 9 Tails, and 50% of Kurama was stated to be extremely fast by War Arc Sage Mode Naruto. Chapter 497. I don't know if that's technically not the War Arc just yet. Like, you could just say that Naruto from 497 isn't any stronger than he was in the Pain Arc. There's no verifiable way to say that he got stronger. I know what you're talking about, though. He says that the 9 Tails is pretty fast, but it's like... Wait, I don't know if we're proving that Minato is actually faster than 9 Tails, actually. Minato can react to the 9 Tails, but I don't know if he's actually physically faster than him. I don't think we're ever proving that, my boy. Oh, and hold on. I'm pretty sure... Doesn't Naruto say that when he's in base? Hold on, let me look at that chapter. Oh, no, it is Sage Naruto. It's a clone of Sage Naruto, though. Yeah. So, like, Naruto's in the air, he has, like, no way of dodging. It's also a clone of Sage Naruto, but, like, yeah. I see what you're saying. Onoki versus Minato. I think Minato could beat any one of the 5 Kage in like a 1v1, but he's not beating 2 or more. Itachi versus the Shinobi Alliance? What do you mean by the Shinobi Alliance? Like, who's a part of that? Well, yeah, Sasuke scolds Naruto because he picks on Naruto. If Naruto gets clapped, he'll have to do all the work, and Sakura is focused on heals. Nah, at that point, like, they're all just going balls to the wall, trying to fight the 10 Tails clone. So he's, like, directly referring to Sakura's combat power. Perfect. Or to, like, the combat power. He's, like, comparing Naruto's combat power to Sakura's. Because at that point, Sakura hadn't entertained the idea of healing people yet. Sakura one-punched a 10 Tails clone and annihilated the battlefield in the process, and took out multiple other clones and made MKCM Naruto shit himself. Yeah. I mean, Obito's whole thing is being sneaky. Yeah, he is a little trickster. Who would win between Sage Mode Kabuto plus Edo Tensei versus Edo Mater? I actually uploaded a video about that, in which me and Solus, or Peach Fuzz, had a friendly little discussion about it. It's titled, Grown Man Tries to Convince Me Kabuto Could Beat Mater. It's really funny. A lot of cool editing. You should check it out. I thought it was funny as hell. Can I send you a message on Discord because it's long about a live Itachi is equal to Edo Itachi? I mean, sure. Go ahead. Itachi, I mean, Amaterasu seems at times to be like a physical attack as well as a fire release chakra attack, mainly because of Kagetsuchi, I think. But, well, like, Zetsu calls it a physical attack, but of course, it's also stated to be the highest form of fire release. So I think it's like both. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Where do you stand on early Shippuden Sasuke versus Four Tails Naruto? Honestly, Whisper. Honestly, bro. Sasuke's dogging him, bro. He's dogging him. Orochimaru just blatantly states that Naruto is inferior to Sasuke. He's like, you'll never be able to beat Sasuke with this power. You know, you got to get stronger, little boy. And of course, Sasuke could always just suppress the Nine Tails chakra, you know, with Sharingan. Pain is not replicating what Madara did in Taijutsu, LMAO. Huh? Oh man. Hokage Minato's main thing is FTG. FTG is perfectly countered by the 6 path sight sharing ability as proven by Kakashi catching the Ashura path completely off guard like FTG and still being dodged. Yep. I agree with that. Bro, Loco, don't convert to Edo Itachi as relative to a live Itachi side because it's dumb as fuck. I thought you agreed with that, didn't you? I thought you were on that train. Am I wrong? Oh, let me get my water. Oh, it's hot as fuck in here. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, I don't know, bro. I go back and forth on it. I'm very indecisive when it comes to Edo Itachi versus live Itachi. Would you rather have the Byakugan or the Sharingan in real life? I mean, it depends. It depends. Do I have the capacity to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan? Because if so, I'm taking the fucking Sharingan, like hands down. But if I can only stay with like the basic 3 Tomo Sharingan, or just like the regular Byakugan, I'd probably take the Byakugan. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because having precog with Sharingan is still like incredibly useful. And Byakugan just lets you see shit. It's like, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I'd probably take the Sharingan either way. Because the Byakugan has like better kinetic vision, but the Sharingan's precog is just like overpowered, and it has like the possibility of like developing into a Mangekyo if you go through some really traumatic shit, you know. Edo Itachi is weaker, just bypass the sickness nerf. I don't know, but his body should still be like the same as it was when he died, which is when he was sick. So that's, I don't know. The Sharingan is more useful in real life. Can put people in illusions and copy the movements of people like athletes. I totally forgot about that. You can use Genjutsu with Sharingan, like, yeah, 100%. Sharingan would definitely be more useful. Is Mount Miyaboku hidden from Ada's vision? I'm pretty sure it's like, no, like Mount Miyaboku exists like within the Naruto world, right? Because like whenever Naruto is about to go train at Mount Miyaboku, like they say that it would take him like 2 weeks to get there, like on foot, I think, or it's like some like long ass amount of time. It would take him a while, right? And then he's like, fuck, I don't want to go 2 weeks, and then they just reverse summon him there. So it's like a place that exists within the Naruto's reality. It's not like a different dimension. So I think Ada would be able to see it. I don't agree with that either. Edo Itachi may be inferior in pure stats, but he's still overall a bigger threat because Edo Itachi can spam his abilities without having to worry about his blindness. By the way, what's up, Marco? I agree with you, bro. Base 3 Tomoe Sharingan means I can copy anything I see and have Genjutsu? Yeah, that's actually correct. Loco, you unlocking the MS would just be you ripping a pic of Heavy Sasuke apart. What? What, bro? Bro said I would unlock the MS if I fucking started hating on Heavy Sasuke. Nah, that's crazy, bro. And Ada's charm work on the Nine Tails? Now, see, that's a good question. Because the Nine Tails is sentient, but it's like a literal hunk of chakra. Like, it doesn't have like a brain to over... Well, it may have a brain, actually. I don't know. Fuck if I know. Sharingan would make you goated at FPS games at a lot of sports. Nah, just imagine. Like, bro, this is about to sound lame as fuck. But I bet you would be good at golf if you had a Sharingan. Or tennis. Tennis especially, bro. Tennis, you'd be able to precog where the fucking ball is. But the same goes for golf. Like, you can like tell the exact distance and the amount of strength that you would need, maybe. Oh, Mister, you DM me? Let me check it. Let me see. Oh, so this is from Mister. Let's read what he got to say. This is about Alive Itachi being relative to Edo Itachi. Let me get some water. This is quite a paragraph. Alright, so Itachi was prepared to fight MS Sasuke. He said to him multiple times that one day Sasuke comes to him with if Sasuke comes to him with the same eyes. So Itachi was ready the entire time, his whole life, to fight MS Sasuke. Itachi knew that Sasuke defeated Orochimaru, and he also knew that Sasuke defeated Deidara with Obito's help, potentially. And he also knew that Sasuke doesn't have the MS, as he knew that Sasuke was with Orochimaru. Itachi is still probably gathering intel somehow. He couldn't know if Sasuke was in some time in the future would get the MS by killing Naruto, so he had to be prepared for the worst, and that is Sasuke who killed Deidara plus Mangekyo Sharingan on top of that. And Itachi knew that he can't fail that fight against Sasuke. He needs to release Orochimaru from him and transfer his powers to him. So above all this is to confirm that Itachi was ready to fight a little stronger Summit Sasuke level opponent because of Orochimaru's powers. And guess who was a little bit stronger than Summit Sasuke? It's early EMS Sasuke, and it's stated that Sasuke with the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan surpassed Itachi. And it all makes sense, right? Edo Itachi is equal to EMS Sasuke, who's relative to MS Sasuke with Oro, who's greater than Alive Itachi ready to fight. Alright, that was... Hold on. I think my only contention with this, Mister, is that Sasuke just isn't relative to his Kage Summit version after he gets the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. It's like highlighted very much that the boost that Sasuke gets from the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan goes deeper than just getting new eyes. Like, obviously his dojutsu and ninjutsu surpassed Itachi, but his hatred also increased substantially. So that would be my only contention with that, but unfortunately that would kind of like if I were to actually like contest this and establish that like EMS Sasuke is like significantly stronger, or like a good amount stronger than MS Sasuke, that would just kind of like fuck up the whole argument. But I mean, like, you came from a good place though. That's the only problem I have with it. But like, overall, still good. What's up, Loco? How much spit did we use today? I think I'm gonna have to hop off because of that one. I think I'm gonna call it a day because of that one, Marco. Yeah, I think I'm heading out. Bro just ruined it for me. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I think that's it for me, dog. I gotta go now. Yeah, it was a fun stream, though. It was a fun stream. We did glaze Itachi a lot. I'm glad to see there were a lot of Itachi fans that decided to show up today. Hope you guys know and realize and respect the fact that Itachi would be slamming the shit out of Obito any day out of the week. I appreciate all of y'all that were generous enough to drop a dono. Of course, Josh Farrell, always, literally every stream, bro. He's always coming in being extra generous, showing his support. And boy, Whisper came in too. He was very excited. He already knows. Like, I can tell he's an Itachi fanboy as well, just like me. Of course, we got Steven and Tony Paca, the GOATs. I'm surprised Steven didn't drop more of his Game of Bunta scaling, actually. He didn't talk about Game of like once this entire stream, if I'm being totally honest, but it was definitely a fun stream. Logan, do you think Kabuto with Edo's slams White Mask with Biju without Madara? Fuck it, yeah, Kabuto win. Fuck it. I'm gonna just say Kabuto win so I can head out. Nagato and Itachi would be like very, very useful though. Very useful. Hope we all know that Edo Itachi is relative to Edo Madara, but Itachi is smarter and with more hacks. Facts. Yeah, Itachi is a Madara rival. That is true. Alright. Well, it definitely was a fun stream. Just remember, Itachi is a GOAT and the strongest member of the Akatsuki potentially. But yeah, I had a whole lot of fun. Thanks for showing up, you guys. And other than that, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.